With how indecisive both of us can be sometimes, I want to start by sharing one thing that I know with 100% certainty, without a doubt in my heart. I love you.
From the moment we met, the universe seemed to align in ways we couldn't anticipate.
We made so many choices to get to this day, and life always steered us back together without us knowing it. Oh my God. Oh my God. You look amazing. Oh my God. You look perfect. Even though you were literally born across the globe, you managed to end up in Shannon, Carroll County, when you were a kid, in the house right next to the baseball diamond where I had Little League games. Not yet crossing paths with you, but playing pretty much in your backyard of your house. The fact that you almost went to UW-Platteville, but then we ultimately chose North Central. The fact that we didn't actually meet at North Central, so then we ended up meeting as the +1s of our other boyfriends at the time. The fact that we moved away and still ended up living in Rockford area 3 years later. The fact that my school needed a choreographer and we were reunited again. Everything in life was telling us that we were meant to be together. And when we finally got the hint, we made the best choice we've ever made to continue our lives side by side.
We have been blessed to be surrounded by many examples of love. A lot of them include our own families and the very close friends we have chosen to stand with us today. Every time we've watched our friends get married, I was always excited for the chance we would get to do the same. I have waited a lifetime for this day. In the midst of our insanely busy lives, we found a connection that transcends words. You through the sounds of the music you create, and me with the steps of my very own choreography. Working alongside you feels effortless, so I can't wait to continue the adventure as your husband.
To the beloved family and friends here today, once more I welcome you and thank you immensely for the gift of your presence. To Mark and Mychall, it is an absolute honor and pleasure to stand before the two of you as both your friend and as your officiant. I've known Mychall since I was about 14, although our friendship did not truly blossom until 2015 when we were cast in Mary Poppins alongside one another. And it was in 2018 that I remember Mark officially coming into the picture. Hilariously, and coincidentally enough, Mark and Mychall actually knew each other from years prior.
Life brought us together over and over again, and it's been one of the greatest gifts I've ever been given. I vow to not ever take this love for granted.
I vow to be your partner in every sense of the word. I promise to support you, uplift you, always jam to Hillary Duff with you.
Even when it's raining.
Even when it's raining. I vow to be someone you can always lean on, be a shoulder to cry on, be the love that fills your heart with joy. With you, Mark, I am home.
I vow to support you and encourage every dream you have. I vow to keep you steady and grounded when you feel overwhelmed. And I need you to know that you are always enough. Whether you're on top of your game or you feel like you're stuck in a rut, you will always be perfectly enough just the way that you are.
You are my island that I can always return to. I eagerly anticipate the countless tomorrows we will continue to share, knowing that each day will brighten and be even more beautiful because I get to spend it with you.
I will be your safe place, the arms that won't let you go, or the ears to listen. You are not your accomplishments, you are your heart. And I love your heart, I love you, and I vow to love you with all of my heart for the rest of our lives.
I love you beyond measure, and I can't wait to spend forever by your side.
Mark and Mychall, you both make the belief in true love real and affirmed. By the authority vested in me by the state of Illinois, I now pronounce you both wed, eternally tethered by love today until the end of time. And you may now seal your marriage with a kiss.
Gentle thems,
Cheers! Please join me in celebrating for the first time ever, Mark and Mychall Miller Cornejo.
I would first like to thank both sides of the family, so Mychall's family and Mark's family, for raising some two pretty freaking awesome people.
Everyone in our family immediately loved Mychall from the start, and we are so happy that he will now be joining our family as well.
I've had the privilege of watching my brother grow into the amazing person he is today. And now as I stand here looking at them both, I couldn't be happier to witness him marry the love of his life.
Mark is clearly an awesome person, as we all know. Thank you for being my best friend that a girl could ask for. You've seen me and been by my side through the best of times and through the absolute worst of times, and I wouldn't want to go through it with anyone else. And Mychall, I would like to thank you for loving Mark unconditionally and always being his rock.
So Mark, I can officially call you as my beloved son. We gain another lovable soul in your persona. Welcome to the Cornejo family. We love you and we continue to love you even more.
You make my bad days good and my good days better. You leave everyone in this room better than you found them, and I can't see through my tears. Mychall truly is the definition of where there's a will, there's a way. You always make the impossible possible. You some way, somehow accomplish everything you set your mind to. Looking up to you, how am I not supposed to reach for the moon when I've seen you conquer an entire universe? Mark, I cannot wait to officially call you my brother for real now. I think I speak for my whole family when I say we are so happy to welcome you in. And I hope you love growing old with him as much as I loved growing up with him. So cheers to Mark and Mychall Miller Cornejo.